Okay, this next exercise we call the Janda Sit Up. What we're going to do on this one is we're going to get either a step, or you can do it on the bottom step of a staircase. You can get a partner to hold your balls of your feet up off the floor. No matter what you use, you're going to put your front of the foot up on that surface. The knees are going to be somewhere around 35 degrees. So if this were, you know, if Phil were sitting in a chair like that, scoot back a little bit, Phil. We want just past that. And then the easiest position for this one is going to be with the hands clapped together, close to the body, so that when he starts this sit-up, the hands are going to come right between the knees, okay? The goal on this one is two things. One, to be able to keep pressure through the balls of the feet on that surface that you're resting on. And on this one, make sure your heels aren't touching the floor. The second thing is going to be when the athlete comes up off the floor, to make sure that that movement happens smoothly. So normally when we're lacking control, just like I said previously about lowering fast and not being able to do it under control, when we do something coming up and we don't have the control to do it, what will happen is that person will kind of pop off the floor. So you'll feel yourself want to kind of hop up off the floor. So the goal here is smooth and slow. Good. And then Phil doesn't have a problem with this one, so we're going to move him to the next level, would be hands across your chest. And all this is going to do is take some of that weight and keep it on his upper body. And if you can do that one, then you'll go ahead and put your fingers behind your ears. Make sure you don't lock your fingers because we don't want to pull on the head. And elbows out. Good. And then that same sit-up is going to happen there. What this one is doing is, if you guys have spent a lot of time doing a traditional sit-up, so a traditional sit-up would basically be something like this, where you have something holding your feet down, and you go ahead and sit up. That sit-up, unless you have a really functional core, anterior core, that sit-up is a lot of times happening through the flexors of the hip. So there's a lot of hip flexion there that's doing the pulling to get your body up. So what this one does is really just take the hip flexors out of the movement. So by pushing down on something and forcing yourself to do that sit-up with your feet up on something and pushing away, now your body's pulling up and your feet are pushing away at the same time. So it's a good test to see should you even be doing sit-ups or not. All right, and that's the Janda sit-up.
All right, guys, thank you for watching.
Whoa, hold on a sec.
Oh. Whoa. Well,
all right, go ahead.
Nice shirt. Thank you for watching the YUNSHOW.